Back in Art Matters this week, we cover a series of exhibitions in Delhi which look at Parsi history, culture, philosophy and the arts. The Minority Affairs and Culture Ministries, in collaboration with the Parzor Foundation, are holding 3 major exhibitions at the National Museum, the National Gallery of Modern Art and the Indira Gandhi National Centre for the Arts. Take a look.
Everlasting Flame travels down 3,500 years of Zoroastrian history, from the shores of Iran to the west coast of India, reflecting how the community adapted and assimilated different cultures along the way.
Iran has always been a confluence of different cultures like the Greeks and the Romans, Byzantine Christians. Zoroastrian art has adapted and adopted various facsimile. For example, Egypt. We have various religious icons from Egypt as well, from Egyptian art. Coming into India, we have adopted certain Hindu symbols and Hindu rites, etc. So when you're a small community and you have to survive in a larger world, adaptation, assimilation, adoption are the key words.
7 museums from around the world have lent items which mark this long journey. For the first time, the National Museum of Iran and the British Library have loaned exhibits to India. Some of them, like this ceramic pot and these bronze artifacts, date back to the 6th and the 9th century. At the IGNCA, the exhibition Threads of Continuity depicts the material culture of the community. One of the highlights, a walk-in replica of a fire temple.
When we came to India, we came as foreigners, we came as refugees, we came obviously with arms because we'd been escaping from the Arab and Mongol conquest. One of the conditions which is in oral tradition and which we find true because it has happened in all our agyaris is that we promise to lay down our arms, and that is why our swords and our shields, you will find them in every agyari and atasperam across India. You will not see this in Iran. This is because in India we lay down our arms as one of the promises. The other promise was to adapt to the Indian dress, so women wore the sari.
These saris also reflect the community's openness to different influences. Parsi women wore translucent Chinese silk as saris, known as garas, which were intricately embroidered. This gara from Surat, for instance, combines embroidery motifs from around the world: the Persian trellis, Indian peacocks and European scallops. In his poem Migrations, poet K.K. Daruwala reflects on the difficult nature of journeys.
Migrations are always difficult. Ask any drought, any plague. Ask the year 1947. Ask the chronicles themselves. If there had been no migrations, would there have been enough history to munch on?
In New Delhi with Pooja Arya and Priya Tuvisheri, Martina Roy for NDTV.